Hello, welcome back to The Talk. Today I'm here at Lake WinnepaSPOOKah.
Hi, Connie.
Hi, Mark. How are you? With Mark Hanna.
yeah.
Well, Mark, tell us what you're doing here. I know you're the production designer for all of this wonderful scariness.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about that.
Well, we're at Lake WinnepaSPOOKah, which is every Friday and Saturday night in October. We open at 6. The scary stuff starts at 8 after it gets dark. And then we're open till 11. And not only do you get the haunted houses and haunt rides and attractions, you also get most of the rides. A couple of the rides where you get wet, they've closed down because of the cold, but most of the park is open. So you come for the rides, you come for the scares, you come for the funnel cake.
And for the cotton candy.
Exactly.
Because we just went through a walkthrough of this really well put together clown, what would you call it?
We call it the Clown College. It's a crazy fun house with clowns, and who doesn't love clowns, right? So.
Yes, and it smells like cotton candy. So that's probably the sweetest thing about it.
Yes.
The rest is, hey, that wasn't my first scare of the day. So.
It's like those little candies that start off one way and they end up the other. You know, it's a little bit like that. So we've got our Clown College, which again is like the crazy fun house with clowns and stuff. Then we've got it's the Chattanooga Zombie Containment Center. It's a new research facility funded by the government, so what could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong?
And we have scientists there, and we have zombies being studied, and we have maybe some researchers that got too close to the zombies, so maybe they're kind of in a transitional state.
So are you telling me it's a little bit dangerous to come out here?
Well, not for the zombies. I mean, the zombies are doing fine.
All right.
So,
Well, that's all that matters. That's all that matters.
And then we have some decorations set up on the train, maybe a scare or two. And for the people that have been around for a while in the area, if you remember, now the year-round ride-through attraction has recently been the Wacky Factory. Before that, it was the Castle, and it was a haunted house ride-through attraction.
I remember that.
I remember it as a kid.
Yes.
They have gone in and decorated it for Halloween. So if you're a fan of the old Castle, come and check that out also. We've got that decked out for Halloween with some scary stuff.
So I'm imagining you guys have actors out here doing their thing.
Yes, we've reached out to the area, some of the everybody from high school actors to college actors. We have some professional clown groups that come, professional clown guys that come, and they're the Halloween clowns, not the circus clowns. So you will laugh at others when they scare them. It's not the same as in the circus. And also we've put some ads out for actors in Facebook. We've got a real good group, and it's a real mix of, for the actors, it's very different kind of acting. Usually you're maybe in a play where you go on stage and you're in character for 90 minutes. Or if you're in a movie, you do a scene, do it a couple of times, you're done. With the haunt stuff, you've got your character, you've got your scene, maybe you've got I call them gags, but the scare or whatever that you're doing, and then you do it like 40 times in one night. So it's for a very short amount of time. So it's really interesting. Of course, you're getting a new audience every minute or two.
Yeah.
So.
And if you came 2 nights, then it would be a different experience because everything changes.
Definitely. The scenery and stuff inside the haunt is different, but the experience with the group you go through definitely affects how the actors approach the different groups. I mean, if they hear somebody scared coming through, they start salivating,
Yeah.
Because
it's fun. Somebody like me.
Yeah.
Mark, I think this is so perfect for you because you are so creative, and it's interesting to see some of the things that come out from there for you, from you.
Right. Well, I'm from Dalton, so I'm from Northwest Georgia in the area. And for whatever reason, there was a little group of us that got interested in making movies back when we were like in middle school. And we've stayed with it. Yeah, there's like 6 or 7 of us that have stayed either in advertising or the film industry. And of course, Jeff Burr immediately comes to mind. He's got a great film. If you look him up on the internet, he's got maybe 20 films or more that he's directed.
Including Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
3.
3 of those.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
part 3. Of the original series, because they keep rebooting stuff. So he's from back in the day. And of course, there's a movie called From a Whisper to a Scream that we all worked on.
In the 1980s, I remember that.
Exactly. That was our first thing, and we filmed it in Northwest Georgia. So
With Vincent Price and Mel Tillis?
No, that's another story.
Oh, okay.
It was, I got to work with Mel on some commercials up in Nashville, so that was a lot of fun. So I got to meet him. And the Vincent Price, people go, I don't know who that is. Yes, you do. Vincent Price is the guy that did the narration on Thriller, and Vincent Price is the old inventor in Edward Scissorhands. So,
among many other things.
If you go back in time, I mean, for
House of
30
Haunted
years,
Hill?
he was a huge, yes.
Yes.
He was a star for 30 years in horror films. So for us to get him for a Dalton film was incredible.
Pretty cool.
So part of the background I have is also I've been able to work on special effects before. I worked with a gentleman named Rob Blaylock, and he was an Academy Award winner for Star Wars. And I got to work with him some on special effects. So.
Awesome. Mark, we could talk about scary movies and stuff all day long, and I hope we'll do that again. I
Yes.
hope you'll come back. We did it once on the top.
Sure.
Way back when, but I want to have you again.
Okay.
In the meantime, you guys can come out and see Mark at Lake WinnepaSPOOKah
Thank you.
and get some nice scares in for the Halloween season. Thanks, Mark.
Thanks, Connie.
We'll see you again soon.
I'll be in here if you need me.
Gotcha. I'll be right back.